What up, everyone? Reap Shot here. Damn. Okay. I have been doing a lot. I have a little bit of a project going on over here that I'm going to be continuing to work on, and this is the realm that I play on. It's kind of it's an SMP where every person in it is picked one of the fucking go up. Sorry, I hate how this game functions. I really do. This version of Minecraft. I like Java a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. But this realm is a realm where we're all different Greek gods or goddesses, depending on what we chose. Now, me, I chose Ares, the god of war, because that's just what I like. I don't know. I'm a little basic, I guess. You know, had to pick the basic god. I don't think anybody chose Zeus. I don't think that Zeus was an option. No, it's not modded. We don't get any special permissions for being these gods. Keep inventory is a thing for everybody. So, I mean, that is pog. But other than that, yeah, there's not much different than a normal Minecraft survival. We do have a lot of interesting people on this realm. Sadly, they're never online. I like to record with some of them. Maybe make content with a few of them. The Herb Sturb, as you know, because I bring them onto the channel a decent amount. And they did a decently successful Minecraft series with them live for a good while before I no longer had access to my own PlayStation. I mean, there was just so many issues. I lost access to my PlayStation. I lost access to the other PlayStation I was using because it just got to the point where I didn't want to keep. But yeah, I didn't want to keep like waiting and having to ask somebody else to use their console. There's just a lot of shit. You know, we are working on getting our PS4 replaced. That way, content, at least in some aspect, can resume with a sense of normalcy. You know, I know I'm not consistent. I'm a very inconsistent person. Part of the charm, I say. But, you know, everybody has their own view on things. Their own view on it. I say I'm just interesting. Being interesting. But other people just call it lazy, and then, you know what? That's how they feel about it, so that's fine. Just wait for myself to heal up a bit while I'm doing this so that I don't fucking drown every time I'm down here. Now this project, it's going to be decently hard, I know, because I'm doing this such a complicated way. I don't have sand, I don't have any of the resources normally or commonly acquired for doing what I am doing. And no, it's not to drain a whole ocean. It's just this 64 by 64 square. Why'd I decide to do it in the ocean is beyond me. I mean, it's something I haven't done yet. That could be why. I always pick very complicated things to achieve them. And once I achieve them, I feel very good about myself. The first time I did this, I decided to do it very challengingly. From right off the start of me doing a thing. I actually did a stream part of the time where I was actually doing this kind of a project. Not like in the water, but digging the hole. It was 16 by 16, and I had basic tools. I started from the start of the realm for like a week period and just did this. It was every day for that week. And then I got to a point where we were all so powerful that we could do whatever. I just had the tools and items required to be able to help myself do what I needed to do. And then I would just dig holes all throughout the realm that would be these 16 by 16 holes. And sometimes they would take me a couple days because it depends on what all I'm doing and if anybody wanted me to do anything in that realm. But I just dig. I just dig. I have projects all around this area that I'm planning. And it depends on how long this realm's active, which will depend on if I get to make content with them and actually get to show those projects off, or if the realm's going to stop, then I'm going to be forced to give up my plans as to, you know, what I want to do. And I'm not going to talk about those plans outrightly. I am giving a little bit of a hint by looking around, but y'all can figure that out for yourselves. But I'm kind of just hoping this is where I get to have a world finally that doesn't just get shut down. Because that's been my biggest issue with this game. I like playing with people. Playing alone isn't very fun for me. But I want a world where people play on the world. You know, I understand a lot of the people that I know and a lot of the friends that I have currently don't have the same drive or ambition, so to speak, for Minecraft that I do. This isn't there, you know, every day. This, for me, this is what I do. This is what I know. I love this game. I play it constantly. I am the person who's played the most on this realm. More than the actual owner itself. Why? Because I'm fucking weird like that. Oh, damn, so close. Well, let's sleep real fast. But, you know, this is just what I do. Actually, you know, just to get our spirits pumping, play some pig step while I sit here and talk with y'all. So, I know I lack consistency. Let me open this can of Mountain Dew. Nice. Anyway, I know I lack consistency. I know I don't upload normally or regularly at all. I know that is very dissuading for people to want to watch your content. But I also don't care. I'm doing this because this is what I want to do. And I would love to have people along for the ride. And if they don't, then fine. But, oh man. I tell you, I know a lot of people don't usually watch this far. So if you've watched this far, thank you. Let me know in the comments. Please, by all means, please. Say Crayola or what your favorite color is in the comments if you watch this far. If you want, you don't have to. Take a drink. What an interesting flavor, Mountain Dew. I'm gonna comment on this real fast. Spark? Mountain Dew Spark? Good flavor. But I have been in a very depressive state lately. So I haven't been uploading, haven't been doing much. But things are on the up and up. They've been on the up. It's just been very hard lately. There's been a lot going on. There's a lot nobody sees behind the scenes because I don't want to put that on YouTube. But I'm going to be real with y'all. I've not been doing great, but I'm doing better. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. And I want to get back into making more content. So, you know, as I say, back to the grind. So we'll put the disc away. That is not the disc. That is my potatoes. We'll put the disc away. I have cat, other side, 13, and pig step. This is the new disc. So here my villagers doing their things. Hello, Walter and Pablo. Pablo. He looked at me as I said that. I'm gonna rename this dude to Harold. We've got Geralt the Third and Tobias, which ow, bitch. Which, if you don't know who Tobias is, good. Neither do I. I'm just kidding. I know who Tobias is. If you don't know who that is, then that's all chill. I am going to fix this pathway. I kept saying I was putting it off till I got the tools to do so. Well, I have the tools to do so. I'm just putting it off because I'm lazy as fuck. There we go. But, yeah, holy fuck. You know what? Give me a moment, everyone. I'm losing steam. I'm losing my stamina, as they would say. Normally, I would have, like, music playing in the background, but because of YouTube being the way YouTube is, I kind of don't want to do that all the time, because I don't truly know what is or isn't DMCA'd, meaning it'll copyright the content, or it'll make it not monetized, which, I mean, I don't actually particularly have to worry about, you know, but it's still nice to not have to deal with it. I mean, so long as it's not something that's, like, just blatantly violating copyright. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up some lo-fi. I'm going to put it on my iPad, and I'm going to jam out to some lo-fi. As I get an ad. There we go, got that lo-fi jamming, so now I feel better. Alright. We working, we out here making gains, making plays. The hardest part of this project is just going to be removal of the water. Which, I have a way I'm going to do it, which it'll take a bit longer, but it'll be a lot easier than what I'm doing. This part here is just making the walls so that what I want to do is easier to do. More of a condensed section to work in. That way water doesn't keep spilling in later. Because there's still a lot and it will need to be done. This is just getting the foreground set up, the supports, the stability. Because I still need to build a, like, forward operating center out here. Oh, hello. You guys are annoying. I saw someone say on a video I watched a little while back that drowns are their favorite mob, and I'm like, why? What is wrong with you? Who in their right mind would pick that as their favorite mob? They are literally the most annoying, aggravating things. And their AI, for them being in water, is so broken, even though they're supposed to be a water mob. It's honestly really hilarious to me. But I don't know. I guess to each their own. Everybody has their own thing that they like. How did you hit me from there? What in the fuck? The first hit was him, because they knocked me back. That, and I don't like the reach of all the enemies in this game. The reach of the enemies is very annoying. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, it's time to make the forward operating center. It doesn't need to be very large, it just needs to be big enough to accommodate my goal. We'll make all these errors fixed. And now we store all this extraness in there. I think we can do this with 3 stacks. But I want to have all these just to make my life easier. Although real fast, I should I farm the trees? No, I don't even have my axe on me. Hello, bees. What I should do is jump down here. Blech. How many times I've died is so scuffed. See, do I have any ladders anywhere? I'm slowly working on my organization. I know they're not there. That's my farm chest. But like I said, slowly working on my organization. It's just, it takes forever for me to do it. Because I have so many things I like to do that my focus just doesn't stay in one spot for too long. I'll get everything done eventually. It's just I do a little bit of everything here and there. There's some sticks. Take those. I don't need those bows. Just making sure that I didn't, for any reason, put ladders in any of these chests. Hate that glitch. Boom. Ladders. $36? Alright, works for me. Put those sticks there. If my inventory will stop freaking out. Oh yeah, actually I'll show you my other project I am working on as well. This area, that's going to be glass there, and I'm just around this edge by glass. I'm going to up the roof a bit by like 1 more, because I think this is just only 4 blocks tall. No, it's only 3. Oh. I'm going to up it 1 more then, definitely. And then what I'm going to do is this bottom layer. I haven't decided exactly what it'll be yet, but I'm going to, or I mean, no, I know the bottom layer is going to be the top layer, because I'm going to build another layer above it. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. But it's going to be another 4 block layer above it, and it's going to have the same window scheme. So it's another project, but you'll see that once I start working on it again. I'm going to do different projects different days. I'll do a little bit of everything in one day, possibly, but like what you all will see is just the progress slowly build on things. I probably won't post every minuscule thing I do on here for this project. I mean, actually, go ahead and kill me, fellas, because you know that's gonna break anyway. So go ahead, because I want to. I wish to get back to my home. I need to grab torches. I will say it comes in handy being able to just do this, and then boom, back at the house. This is exactly what I need to do some organization. Let me just. Hello, game. What are you do? Thank you. Alright. I wanted some torches. I don't want enemies spawning over there. They're probably gonna be spawned over there now that I've done what I've done, but I don't. Bonk, bonk. Honestly, let's put some torches through this forest here. Because I'm never getting rid of this one, I don't think. I was initially using it as a tree farm, and then I'm like, you know what, actually I kind of like the look. I know I have a fence there, but I shouldn't even use it. Alright. All lit up. Now for this part. What am I doing for this project? To drain the water? Well, I'm going it layer by layer till I've filled in the whole layer with dirt, because dirt is the easiest resource to recollect. And it makes this easier because, like I said, I don't have a sponge. This may take a bit longer, but it makes it a lot easier. Because now all I gotta do is just break all this internal dirt, and then we're down a layer in the water. Which I am gonna go ahead. Actually, no, I'm not. Ooh, damn, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna have to literally build the ladder layer by layer as it goes. Or, I know what I can do. Hello, creeper. Go away. I know what I'm gonna do. There we go. And now we go down even more. Boom. That is the whole ladder system now built. Which is a lot easier to continue with. Which probably would have been a smart idea to actually already have pre-set up while I was doing everything, because then I could just run over here to at any point and get air. But hey, we always think about these things after we've done them. And I've actually had another idea I could work on. Nah, actually. I'll continue doing it the way I was. It's easier the way I was. That one's gonna be a lot more complicated to cause a lot more problems very quickly. Basically, I was thinking about making an air pocket, but I'm like, nah, because that's gonna take... it's just a lot harder to do it that way. It's a lot harder and a lot more effort than is needed when I can just do this. absent-mindedly do this and fill in a hole. Which, you know, who knows? This is something that people like, you know? I see a lot of people watch Phil's, and I watch Phil because, he's just nice to have on in the background when you're doing things, honestly. That is going to be an issue doing that. And that right there is exactly why it's good to already have the ladder system set up. Let me just collect all these things in the water. Actually, maybe the idea I initially had wasn't what I needed to do, but I did think of another one just now that would actually make things a lot easier. Genuinely easier. We will do it a couple layers at a time. That way, while we're doing this, we're actually doing it a little bit more efficiently. I mean, it's probably going to take the same amount of time either way, but this just feels more efficient. But hey, it works for me. I'm the one building the project, so we'll just do we'll do it as we go. My spastic clicking. But I was saying earlier something. I quite enjoy Minecraft, obviously. I play it quite often. And a lot of my friends and a lot of people I play even Minecraft with don't have the same drive for it as I do. I am a interesting breed of person that just lives, shits, eats, and breathes this game. And for some people, that's really off-putting. For some people, they don't want to be a friend or talk to ya because you play a lot of a single game. It's fine though. They're missing out on a good thing. That's all I got to say. Minecraft is for everyone. Because like any kind of person can play Minecraft. It's not a hard game to play. It really isn't. Like, I know a lot of games people just don't play because they're too difficult. Like, a lot of people don't play Dark Souls because it's a hard game. That is the point of Dark Souls. It is meant to be a hard game, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just some people don't play it for that reason. And they're entitled to that opinion. They have a right to that. Whew. But as for me, I'm just a peaceful digger, a miner, builder, whatever the word you want to use for me is, a content creator. That's what I do. I make content. It may not be the best content, it may not be the most consistent, but you know what? I enjoy it. And honestly, in the end of the day, that's all that really fucking matters. Am I enjoying what I do? I mean, like, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Is this what I want to do? And you know what? Yeah. I like what I'm doing. I enjoy what I'm doing. I would love to have an audience to talk to or be able to stream it, you know, but there are reasons why I can't. You know, when you have shitty Wi-Fi, you can only do so much. And that's fine. You know, that is what it is. That's one of those things where it's like, oh, this kind of sucks, but hey, we're dealing with it. It's fine. And for me, it's something I can deal with. It's part of why, honestly, the upload schedule is so crappy. Is my Wi-Fi is so shitty. Oh my lord. I am so sorry for that. I'm just sitting here dying on the video. I really do wish I could stream this so bad, though. I'm more of a streamer than a traditional content creator. Streaming is more fun for me. And it's not easier by any means. I see some people say it's easier, and I used to for a while until I started to do it. It does take quite a lot out of you to stream. As someone who started trying to stream every day for a little while, yeah, it really does take a bunch out of you. It can drain you so very quickly. But, you know, hey, that is what it is. So can recording, though. I will say that much. It's not to say recording, streaming's not easier or harder than recording. It's just, I mean, it kind of is. It's easier in the sense of, like, you know, okay, boom, it's done, the stream's done, I don't have to edit it further beyond, like, after it's made. It'll just upload, and when it's ended, and we'll go from there. And, you know, that works for a lot of people, including me. But at the same end, it's also like, is this how I need to do this? It can become very confusing. Let me just... There's a lot of skeletons down in that water. We dig. But hey, we're not worried about all the complicated things. Come here, have a good time, chill, vibe. Enjoy the video, put it on in the background, listen to me talk, maybe fall asleep. Listen to my stupid voice. I don't know, maybe some one of you out there likes it, who knows. At least that's all I can figure. You gotta like my voice, otherwise why the fuck do you come back to my channel? I don't know. I probably should have more confidence in myself, you know, but I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. And that is an issue in and of itself. That's why I do the things that I do, the way that I do them. Because I enjoy them. But we're just gonna keep building our little project here. Now, I do want to say this to anybody who may ask, what's the point of me digging this hole? Why am I just going to be making a massive chasm in the ground? No fucking reason other than I can. That's it. It's it. I don't need the resources. I don't need anything other than just the satisfaction of having done it. It's purely just, oh, I can do this? Okay, I am doing it. Because no one's going to stop me. I mean, to be honest, I don't think most of the friends that I play on here with actually watch my channel. And if they do, you know what? That would be amazing. You know, pretty cool. So, hey, if any of you on the realm actually do watch my my channel and you see what I do, then, well, Pog, thank you. I don't like that the screen is having a fucking stroke because I'm trying to play dirt, but, you know, whatever. Okay, Minecraft. with your broke ass. This game sometimes it is fucking hilarious to see how broken it can be in certain areas. You start placing things at a certain speed or certain items in a certain quantity, and then the game just says, "Nah, man, I'm good. How about you don't do that?" And it's like, okay, well, I'm doing it anyway, so. But that's okay. Just shred out the middle again. I'm glad my shovel has mending on it because, like, you know, I'd be able to fix it later. I will say, I wish Bedrock had the ability to hold things in the fucking offhand, oh yeah, I wish Bedrock had the ability to hold things in the offhand like Java does. Because I mean, yeah, we can hold certain things in our offhand. I don't know why it's limited to what we can hold. Like, as a builder, purely from a builder's standpoint, it seems more logical to be able to hold things in the offhand, like blocks, and be able to build and dig at the same time. Or torches and things like that. I don't know. I don't understand coding that well. I don't understand the issues or why they are the way things are the way they are. Obviously, Minecraft, the team at Minecraft has their reasons. I don't know what they are. I wish I did. Things would be so much nicer if we understood better why the way they are. And I know there's channels out there who can tell me that. But again, I'm a lazy fuck who doesn't want to do the research in any way right now, because I honestly don't care enough. Like, I wonder, but it's one of those things. It's like I am curious, yes, but I don't actually want to take the time to go look. Because if I go look, then all I'm gonna sit there and do is like, okay, well then can we fix it like this? Can we fix it like this? And it's like, that's a dangerous territory to get into. I mean, it could be a good territory to get into, because, you know, maybe I start making content out of it. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how you never know what the future entails. I have this thought now where it's like, okay, well, I don't want to fuck with all this. But who knows, maybe in the future I'm like, okay, well, let's toy with this. Minecraft, I'm modding you so that I can get you to work better. And if I could, you know, if I could have any way of being able to adjust and fix Minecraft, I would. I would definitely take the chance and time to adjust this game to function better. Or at least this version of it. Like Java, I don't really need to mess with Java at all. But I don't understand how modding works. I don't know how to put those things together. I know I could probably watch a video on it and still be confused, but still try it anyway. But I also don't have the patience. It does require a certain amount of patience that I lack. It's like a weird game of Spleef right now. Hey, I want to get this completed. At least I'm just draining the water out of this one thing, and I can do everything else on my own. I do want to at least drain the water though on the video. That is what I want. That is my end goal for this video. Drain the water out of this one section. And however long the series will be just solely depends on how many sections I have to drain. And how long they be depends on if I can get someone to give me sponges or not. I did happen to locate a ocean monument. And I know some people who definitely would like the information, but I don't know if they would give me the sponges. I know I could go take it on myself, but because there is a way I've done it in the past. I brought milk buckets and a furnace, got some of the sponges, and would clear out a room with them. Like I'd put some blocks down to like empty out a room, you know, kind of like what I've done here to remove this water, and then block the doorway off. That way the room is empty, you know, of all the sponges. Clear any hidden water, and then put them in the furnace and let them do their thing. And then boom, I have something to be able to room by room clear the water out of the ocean monument. I should not ocean temple. Why'd I call it a temple? But I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time. I have been getting into brewing potions, so we'll see. We'll see. We will see. I am almost done with this, so that is actually really nice. Oh man, you know, it does feel nice to actually actively be completing a goal. Yeah, boosts the confidence, boosts the morale of a person. Alright. Throw the lo-fi back on. Boom. There we go, babies. There we go. Yes. Oh, it's so nice. We're almost done. Almost done. It makes me super excited to just... I mean, it's only a small portion, but it's still a goal completed. I guess I could learn a couple things from doing this project. But, you know, I'll let you figure out what you learned from this. If you learn anything on your own. Brrrah. Just shred through everything. I missed a spot, eh? Interesting. Wrong thing. There we go. That's what I needed to do. And shred through that. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here to sit for a sec, everyone. And just... I want to thank you if you've made it this far into the video. If you stayed this whole time and just been here, hanging out. You're awesome. And you should feel awesome. It's been an interesting ride up to this point. Not just this video, but this whole channel. It's been a very big learning experience. There's a lot that I've learned over the few years that I've had this channel. And I mean, I've had a lot of YouTube channels. I've done a lot of different types of content. I've done stuff on Twitch, and quit doing it on there and would take my channel down and all that stuff. And, over the time of doing all that, I have learned that it really doesn't matter what you do. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you make the most amazing content in the world. It's just, are you having fun or not? And the answer is yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Honestly. Honestly, guys. Honestly. Let's get back to this now. I just wanted to stop for a moment and say that because, like, my thoughts are scrambled all the time. But just, I don't know. It feels nice. It feels nice to have been this far and to be able to complete a goal. Especially one like this. It may not seem big to other people, but this is a lot to do. It's a lot to think about, a lot to process. And as someone who processes stuff very slowly, it's very hard for me to process, very hard for me to keep myself focused and energized and on a task. To have been able to complete something this big is huge for me. And I'm just glad I got to do it. I'm just glad I have the ability to be able to do it. Because, I could be stuck without Wi-Fi and without being able to contact all the people that I like to contact. And, my situation could be a lot worse. But it is what it is. And so now I can use it to try to better myself. And, if anybody gets help along the way, then cool. I'm gonna be honest, I am here for me. I'm doing this for me. This is a very selfish thing. But just because it's selfish doesn't mean it can't be good. It could have good aspects to it. There we go. We just take out all of this. Boom. We're gonna mine off the gravel too. And then flatten the area out to one level. And then that'll be the end of the video. Because it'll make it even and easier for me to do what I'm gonna do next. off camera, obviously. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the whole entire thing on camera. Maybe not, or at least maybe not in one video. Because I would like to do multiple things in multiple videos, and there is a lot I don't want to do on camera because I just don't like to talk all the time. Not all the time. I do like to talk a lot, though. I won't lie. It's part of why I do YouTube. It gives me a reason to speak. It gives me a reason to talk. And that's not to say I like the sound of my own voice. I really don't like the sound of my own voice, which is funny. I do YouTube, and when I edit videos, I gotta hear my voice a lot. So I do a thing that I do have to listen to something I end up hating, but I do it anyway, because yeah. It's still therapeutic in its own sense, I guess. To just, at least for me. I don't know about other people. For me, this is just therapeutic and nice. And we're gonna take it to that level, and then we flatten all of this down, because I can do that so quickly. Our first step to the whole process is not to is not to sit here and dig everything out right now. It's to make different sections, clear them out of the water. That way, we'll play start there for now. That way we have an even playing field. And we did get one section done. And yes, I know this is going to be a lot of resources used. This is a big fucking ocean here. Big section. And like, this is like one of the worst parts that I'll have to do. This is one of the deeper sections. And also over here is going to be pretty bad. This whole like line here is going to be pretty hard to do. Not impossible. Most of this is pretty elevated, so it won't be too bad. But yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed, you know, please by all means let me know down in the comments below. If you found some solace in this video, then thank you. If you stuck around this long, through this whole time, if you stuck around, I appreciate you the most. I'm glad to have you here. So, as always, if you loved this or enjoyed it in any way, please let me know down in the comment section below. Hit the like if that still means anything. If you're new and you want to sub, go right ahead. It's free. Doesn't take much effort. And if you want to unsub later, you can. As always, I'll catch all of you wonderful, lovely, amazing people on the flip side.